Thank you everyone for joining us. I'm interviewing Member of the Month for August, Donna, here today. And we're going to kick off with Donna telling us a little bit about herself. Thanks, Donna.
Hi, Peter. Hi, everyone. So my name's Donna. I've been coming to the forum for a little while now, although sometimes I lapse a little bit. I'm a nurse and a mother, and I live in Newcastle, and I use both of the gyms.
You're the perfect person. That's what I want to hear. So we're going to kick off with some questions today for Donna. And we're going to start with what you enjoy most about your training at the forum.
I think for me it's super convenient. So I can cycle, I live in the city, so I can ride my bike into the Harbourside venue, which is beautiful building and beautiful place to be anyway. Get in, do a class, get out, and it's, efficient and affordable. And because I'm mostly a group fitness junkie, there's lots of different classes as well. So I can always find something that I'm interested in or something that works in with my schedule.
There's nothing better when it's easy and when it works into your lifestyle and you don't need to, when it's not an effort. I'm sure you agree, you're more likely to do more of it. And, we love hearing that. So that's excellent. So the next question is, can you tell us a little bit about the programs that you participate in or the facilities that you use? So for example, what's one thing you love about Harbourside and what's one thing you love about the university campus?
Yeah, so as I said, I use both of them, and I just love the group fitness classes. And actually, I always knew that, but have an online thing, and I just can't do it. I really need to go and kind of have the energy in the room. And the beautiful thing about both of them is that they're a great big space. So even in COVID, it's easy to, self-distance from people when we're not in lockdown. And there's lots of classes, so there's heaps of options if I want to cycle or if I just want to do a general group class. So
there's nothing better than variation, and I'm the same as you. When we're all different, but I'm not saying being yelled at, but I find when there's a sense of occasion and the environment you are in is quite serious and dedicated, you find you're just in a mindset where you're not distracted, and you kind of, the quality and quantity, I think, is there. So I'm completely hearing you, and that totally makes sense. So Donna, share with us a favorite or a funny or memorable story that you've experienced at the forum before.
I don't know. I was thinking about this. I don't know that I actually have one. I've had lots of really lovely moments of, meeting people and making nice connections and that. But I am very much, I get in, I exercise, I get out, the rest of life is quite busy and that type of thing. I do. We were chatting about this before. I do always think it must be hilarious, particularly for the really capable, freestyle instructors, watching people like me learn step, back when I was learning it. There was a whole lot of marching on the spot, looking confused. It must be entertaining for them. And, most people have been there unless you're, a ballet dancer or something. But I'm always amazed at them with, they can not only teach and at the moment wear a mask whilst they're doing it and be doing all the moves in reverse to us and, speaking them out at the same time. I don't know how anyone's brain can kind of function like that. It's amazing. And then, the look on people's faces when they do manage to be able to do a move that feels a little bit more tricky. It's like, yes, it's like you won gold at the Olympics or something. It's irrational sense of achievement. Learning a step.
It's so funny. And, I'm one of those people where I love getting amongst the classes. And I think it's really important as well as a staff member to experience it and be able to talk about, the class from actually doing it. But I think, you're right. I'll go and do a step class, and I hear often
everyone should do step, because it's really meditative. You have to concentrate so hard that it really is an act of living in the moment. You cannot be writing your shopping list or doing anything else while you're doing a step class.
Oh, well, they often say to me, oh, Peter, you make everyone feel welcome. And I'm like,
yeah.
But you know what? Who cares? You're moving your body and it's fun, and I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on to the next question. Is there a forum staff member that always makes you smile in particular?
Everyone is lovely. Like, I feel like both venues are super well staffed, and you'll always get hi and a bye, and there's always someone there if you need something. For me, definitely Catherine. She's amazing, and I do make a bit of an effort to sort of follow around her classes because I get so much out of that. And not only, like, she's super fit and like unbelievably strong, but just has a great knack of making the classes really personalized. She, knows everyone's name and is so experienced that she can sort of make small adjustments to what you're doing, even in a group class, which I love. And she's just generally a beautiful human as well. But I've been to heaps of great classes, and everyone sort of motivates you in a different way.
It is something to be able to be all over something, and as you say before, know the routine, be switched on themselves to the count of 4, and then still remember everyone's name and be able to coach as well, and have that human connection and not be so robotic. There are special breed instructors, and you're right. Like, I take my hat off to the ones that just, they're the package, and Catherine definitely is one of those. So, and just a last question to get to know you a little bit better. What are some of the favorite things you like to do in your spare time outside hanging with us at the gym?
I just now I'm in my home office at the moment, and I'm looking out at my little garden. I know, again, we were talking about this earlier, but I am obsessed with growing vegetables at the moment, and I live in a very small inner city block, and it's quite sunny, which is beautiful, but we've made an effort just to plant everything that we can harvest and use in the kitchen, so everything is edible. And I'm working towards growing meaningful amounts, so not just having like 3 tomatoes and going, yay, but like really planting out in a pattern. And we've got a really great composting system, and it does become a bit of an obsession. I may need to talk all day now, Peter, about this, but after we finish talking, I'm going to go and cut down my first bunch of bananas that I've grown, which is very exciting. And yesterday I made rhubarb muffins with rhubarb from the garden, which again, I was irrationally excited about.
Rhubarb?
But
rhubarb is amazing. Kind of it's so underrated. I know. We had a bit of a dessert thing last night made on poached fruit, and the rhubarb within poached fruit with like the crumble on top. Oh, where have I been living? But
so good. It's what our nanas knew.
I know, right? But it sounds like you've got your own little ecosystem happening there. And look, from the looks of you, you're thriving at the moment. And I can see why, you were elected to be Member of the Month, because I think you've got such a great energy. You're committed to your health and your fitness. You're obviously, a great human in general. And, I've loved hearing more about you today. And I'm sure the rest of our community will too. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Maybe we could come back and see how your progress of your lockdown garden is going. But maybe I'm not saying.
I'll tell you what I'm cooking next time.
But yeah, please, we'll do some stage, progression on your maybe even not paddock to plate, but yeah, it'd be great to see what you also turn into and complete your sort of wellness. You know what I mean?
We could have a podcast here, Peter. Now that you've given me a platform to speak, it's like I'm unstoppable.
Oh, that's good. You can send it our way. We'll do a little taste test and tell you, what we think. All right. Well, we might finish it there. So thank you again, Donna. We look forward to seeing you around the gym, and keep up the good work. And stay
Thanks
healthy.
so much. Have a beautiful day. You too. Take care.